We've got to be able to get... Hello,
Howdy, followers.
So, we found a set of missing keys
Hold them up.
during Howdy Week.
We
They look
have...
like this.
We're on the greatest search of a
This
lifetime.
Black. Keys are expensive.
Hold it up.
Yeah.
Walk it, Sarah.
Y'all see that? That's black leather.
Metal key ring.
I need it to focus. It's the lighting, I guess. We're on the road.
But turn it around. We gotta see the
Yes.
brand.
Hey.
Hold on, fans. We're coming. This is so important.
Hey, sorry about that.
Sorry we lost you there. Must have cut out.
Here's the model types on it. I'm not gonna put that information out there because in case
This button doesn't work. I totally just swerved.
in case it has like private information linked to it, we're not gonna harm the person that has so unfortunately lost their keys. But you might be asking,
How do we find these keys?
how do we find them and how do we have this conversation with the potential owner?
Yeah.
How do we ask them?
What if they don't know they lost their keys?
It's a hard conversation.
So we're gonna help you walk through it.
So we're gonna just kind of give you some realistic examples of what to do and what not to do.
Yeah. First,
because if any of you fans are a part of our Chi Alpha group message, Sarah so lovingly sent an example question for you guys to use as a foundation.
it's just a great outline and backup. Like if you
I think you did a good job.
struggle with coming up with these questions on your own, just totally use that as a guideline. You don't have to follow it to a T, but it's just like
Making
something to
it
get you
your
started,
personality,
to get that conversation going.
But at least follow it.
Yeah.
to
There's
the
a few
most part.
key important things that we're
We
gonna
didn't
highlight
send it
in
without
this video.
purpose.
Oh, yeah.
We want you to find the keys.
Yeah.
And we think
There's
it
a
starts with this
goal.
question. But she said, ask your peeps, and I know some of you haven't even thought of this, but ask yourself,
Ask yourself.
are you missing a set of keys to your Hyundai Elantra? And that's the question. That's,
But always start with yourself.
yes.
Am
Start with
I
yourself first.
missing a set of keys to my
Yeah.
Hyundai Elantra?
Yeah, but here's the example of how to ask this question to yourself. So I'm going to use myself as the example.
Give us a good example, please.
I'm going to say, my name's Maddie, but most of you already know this because you're faithful followers and fans. I'm going to say, Maddie, are you missing your keys to your Hyundai Elantra? And I'm going to respond with the answer no, because I own a Nissan Sentra.
Yeah.
So they're not my keys, but that was a good start.
That was great. That was beautiful. If you need to, just rewind that and listen to that a few times before you ask yourself.
At this point, I've said it about 10 seconds ago, so you can hit that button that says 10 seconds.
That's right.
But start with yourself in all things. That's the best life advice
That
I
is
could
truly.
give. And Sarah's gonna give us an example. So you've asked yourself, have I lost these keys, which have an expensive fob on it?
Yeah.
Have I lost these keys? And if you've answered that with no, move on. Ask your small group people. Ask friends that maybe you don't talk to, but they came to Howdy Week, and guess what? Now we get to rekindle the vibe because you asked this question.
Yeah.
So now it's time. Well, let me say, if you answered yes to this question, come ask.
Come get your keys.
Fruit of these keys. I might ask you, why'd you lose them?
Then we need
Because
to
then
have a
we
serious talk.
need to have an
Serious.
intervention.
Yeah.
But Sarah is going to give us an example of what do you do after you've realized they're not your keys, and how do we move on and have this conversation with somebody else who could potentially be the owner.
Yeah. Yeah.
of the keys. So Sarah, do you mind?
Yeah, absolutely. So these aren't your keys, obviously.
we've established.
We've gotten to this point.
Yeah.
So hopefully you're with somebody, like physically, like me and Maddie,
Yeah,
and we're
don't
here
have
together.
this conversation without seeing their face of,
you want to be
oh my gosh, this
one-on-one with this person. But if that's not possible, it's okay to send it in a text.
Yeah.
These things happen. It's all right.
But make sure you format it.
Yeah.
To the same
We'll do another video for formatting. But you know, you're here with your buddy and you're like, hey, listen, something happened and I really need you to answer this honestly, but Maddie, it's important to use their name. You want to make it personal.
Yeah, so she's talking to me, but you're not going to be talking to me. You're
Yeah,
gonna
don't
be talking...
say Maddie. Say the name of the person you're with.
Yeah, be intentional.
You say, and eye contact is important. Okay, Maddie, did you lose your set of keys to your Hyundai Elantra?
I'm going to say no, because they're not my keys. So, Sarah, no, I didn't.
Okay, well that's okay. Well, if you know anyone who's lost them, please let me know. I would love to get connected with them and help them find their keys. Because they are lost, but they have been found. But they're not with their owner. It's really emotional.
Amen.
I just want them to be found.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
I hope this, so she's okay. I hope this video was a good foundation for you guys to have this conversation. I know these things are hard.
Yeah.
But we're in it together. So ask the Lord for boldness and confidence and courageousness.
It's time to stand up and fight. We're family and an army.
Yeah, so go out there this week and ask your peeps. After you've asked yourself, did I lose my set of Hyundai Elantra keys? Thank you, and we'll see you next.
Thanks and giggle.